Hello everyone. Hi, nice to see you here. I'm really glad that you're here listening to the third episode of the Butterflies Effect podcast. And today the topic is mesmerizing. How do you like if I'll give you a very exact manual on how to lose yourself? Yeah, absolutely. How to lose yourself, how to bring yourself to the point where you have no idea who you are, what you're doing in this life, what you want, what you need, where to go. No vision, no understanding of the future at all. Sounds exciting, huh? I know that no one wants it. No one really wants it. What we want is absolutely opposite, right? But there is lots of videos on, or just a podcast or information, how to find your true self, how to be your true self, find your identity, find your uniqueness, and la la la. But apparently, not many people listen it anymore, because this is something that, coaches and therapists and Insta gurus were saying for over and over and over again. And I decided to come to this question from a different perspective, because a couple of years ago, what I did is that I did exactly that. I lost myself by making action after action after action after action. And now I understand that if back then I would find a content that would describe me exactly the steps that I already made and show me what's in front of me, what's my future, which is absolutely losing yourself, I would start to question my decisions earlier. I would do this, absolutely. So if you will listen to me today, and you will find that some of this parts, some of these points are very close to what you're going through at the moment, while you're on your journey. You have a right to go through this journey, and this journey is for you to learn something, to become someone, to do something. This journey for you for a reason. Best of luck, stay strong, and I really hope that this information will be helpful. So, manual, how to lose yourself. Step number 1, and the most important one. Please, just please, live for the other people. Live for your kids, live for your parents, live for your partners, or live for your job. Dedicate your life to your job. Dedicate your life to your family, dedicate your life to charities, dedicate your life to saving dogs and cats and turtles and whatever. Not to yourself. Because if you live for yourself, first of all, how dare you living for yourself? This is so self-centered. And second of all, you might really appear being happy, and we don't want that. So please hear me out and just dedicate your life to someone or something else, but not yourself. This is very important. Step number 2. When you know that there is a choice between a couple of decisions, or like 2 decisions, the one is good for you and the one is bad for you, but the one that is bad is so attractive because it has some kind of benefit in the end. You know what to do. Benefit is the most important. Just follow the benefit. For example, you are looking for a job and you found this cool startup with amazing people working there. You're so aligned. Even on the interviews, you're having so much fun. You know what they want. You know that they need your skills and you'll be able to grow there super fast, but the salary is fairly low. And then you go to the interview in this big corporate that absolutely doesn't give anything about you, but they pay like twice more, 3 times more, 4 times more. It doesn't really matter. Money. That's what we're aiming for. Choose the money. Because it's so amazing to receive this bigger amount of money right now and dedicate a couple of years of your life to this corporate, and then find yourself absolutely miserable. Great. So good. It's absolutely amazing, right? Because, option number 2, it might really lead you to being successful. Oh, we don't need that. No, we need money in the moment. That's the goal. Also, for example, you know that eating healthy is good, right? It's good for you. But all this delicious food, I deserve it. I really want to get it and I deserve it, that's why I'm gonna get it. Together with that, well, I need to have fun, I need to socialize it, I need to go out and spend time with my friends. And if they're drinking, I'm drinking. If they're smoking, I'm smoking. If they eat burgers, I'm not gonna eat a salad. I'm not a nerd, right? Absolutely. You choose your friends. Don't forget to dedicate your life to them, right? Point number 1. You choose your friends, you choose their lifestyle over your needs and your desire and your understanding. And on the long term, well, we don't want to be healthy, right? So definitely we're choosing burgers in the moment, and we're choosing alcohol and cigarettes and everything else because it's so fun. It's so fun. I mean, our life should be fun if we're not aiming to live long. Makes sense. Step number 3, distract yourself. That's my favorite. Every time when you start to wonder and question, like, it seems like I'm unhappy, something is going wrong, like, what's going on? Maybe I'm not really in love with my partner anymore, or I don't feel comfortable in my body, or I don't really like the city where I live. I'm surrounded by people that I'm not really matching with. Let's go and buy a bag. Or maybe let's go just for big, great shopping because we deserve it. Or let's just get drunk, because who needs to think about all this stuff, right? Who needs to think about all this, like, perspectives of a bigger happiness? Maybe it doesn't even exist, right? But what we can do now is to get ourselves a little nice bonus, a little nice something that will feel so good in the moment, like this dessert, this bag, lots of new skincare, lots of new makeup, a new car, I don't know, a new apartment, a trip to somewhere, right? Because with a trip to somewhere we can escape our life for like 5, 10, 14 days. Isn't that amazing? I mean, that's a point number 4, and I highly recommend it. And that's something that I was doing for years. Travel. But travel to escape your life. I think it's amazing. I think, like, you can even treat your life as I did, which is when I'm living my normal life, I'm like a little hamster. My job is to run the wheel, get money, and with this money to go travel. It's amazing because if I travel, I don't have to live my life. I think it's gorgeous. I mean, who needs all this, like, lots of work, lots of therapy, self-work and changes and all these painful decisions to make your life the way you would want to live it? If you can just sit on the plane and whee and don't live it for at least a couple of weeks. So travel more, but travel not to learn, not to enjoy, not to bring something to your mind, to your heart, or to your home, but travel to escape. That's the best kind of travel. 5, I absolutely highly recommend toxic relationship. Toxic relationship will make sure that you will have not enough energy to do any kind of change for yourself. Anything. And if you will try to do something for yourself, you're gonna get a bonus. Guilt. Lots of guilt. Because again, coming back to the point number 1, if you do something for yourself, if you choose to live for yourself, how dare you to do that? We don't do that. What we do is that we choose abusive partner, I highly recommend narcissistic people. They are the best to tell you what kind of life you need to live, what kind of things you have to have, what kind of thoughts you have to think, what kind of feelings you have to feel. They know everything. It's so convenient. Like, you don't even need to feel your feelings anymore. They will tell you everything, and they will give you all of the answers that you've been looking for. The job is done. I think it's amazing. So toxic, abusive, and maybe narcissistic partner, the best. It will make sure that you will never move into the life where you will be really fulfilled. And we don't want that, because I remind you once again, this is a manual how to lose yourself, not to find yourself. I mean, why would I do that? And the last one, I think it's crucial. Don't ask for help. Don't look for help. Because no one really cares. You are alone. There's absolutely 0 people in this world who genuinely wants to help you. And also absolutely 0 specialists in the world who wants to help you for money. No one really have any knowledge, because what's going on with you never happened in this world. There was never, no one was lost. Everyone just know exactly what they want to do. Everyone just know exactly how they want to live their life. Everyone is absolutely happy. You're the only one who's not. I mean, sorry, it sucks to be you, but this is true. On this part, I just really want to remind you the name of this podcast episode, which is Manual How to Lose Yourself, right? I hope we all understand sarcasm, but still, it might hurt someone really, really badly. So just making sure that talking seriously, and we're going back to talking seriously. Once I start to ask myself all these questions, like, who am I? What I really want? What kind of life would be really satisfying for me? Even though I didn't really knew the exact answers, even though I didn't really knew where I need to go, where I need to be, and what I need to do. Once I open up myself for receiving help and guidance and support, I was absolutely fascinated and even shocked by the number of people everywhere, in any country, in any city, in any little village, anywhere. There's so much people everywhere. There's lots of people who's ready to help, who are ready to listen, who can share their experience, who can just resonate with you, be there for you. There's lots of specialists who has all the knowledge to guide you, to give you the answers, or to bring you to the point when you will know these answers yourself. And the only thing that you need to do, and this is out of our manual on how to lose yourself, this is more into the manual of how to find yourself, is open up to receive help, support, and guidance. Because you are the part of this world, and the world wants you to be happy. Because the world wants you to live and thrive and evolve and serve your greater purpose and bring your greater value. You just have to trust it. Thank you very much for listening to this episode. I really hope that you had enough level of sarcasm to understand that all of this was basically a true real manual on how to lose yourself. If that's your goal, go for it. And don't tell anyone that I gave it to you, but still. But if you're looking for the opposite effect, well, reverse engineering, or wait for my next episode that probably I will do about the manual on how to find yourself. Thank you very much for listening, for watching. I wish you an amazing day.